And in England, just 1 in 10 adults have a technical qualification. In Germany, that's 1 in 5. So we've clearly fallen behind many of our kind of developed nation competitors in terms of skills. So I really welcome the investment of £3.8 billion extra in further education and skills over this Parliament. It's very, very welcome development. £1.6 billion through the National Skills Fund, the lifelong learning entitlements. Really, really positive change of direction by this government that will have a huge impact on levelling up and adult skills. And I want to focus on a particular provider of adult education. In my constituency here we have Northern College, which is one of just 4 residential adult education colleges in the country. And it's in an amazingly inspirational setting in Wentworth Castle. I don't know why they built it near the motorway, it's a bit noisy, but it's a fantastic setting. The grounds are managed by the National Trust. Students have access to, I think, the best Italian staircase in Europe and the longest suspended ceiling. And it's just an amazing setting for adults who need a second chance at education for whatever reason. They offer short and long courses, GCSEs, A-levels, access courses, vocational qualifications, technical, higher education. And the residential element is so important for people who need to step out of the normal run of their lives, who perhaps don't live in supportive households, who need that space to develop their learning skills. So many of the adults at Northern College, and I've visited a number of times, have been in prison or they've been victims of domestic violence. And for all sorts of reasons, they need that intensive second chance in education. And the students themselves speak of the transformational impact that this residential education has had on their lives, and their outcomes are truly outstanding in terms of giving people good jobs that stay in work for the rest of their lives. So this is a very small aspect of our adult education provision. As I've said, there are only 4 in the entire country, but it's a really important one because there are some adults for whom they want to get another chance at education, they want to upskill. But if you're 35 and you've been in prison, is it really appropriate to go to your local further education college and sit with a load of 16-year-olds who have completely different life experience and priorities for you than you? So Northern College and the 3 other colleges across the country offer a very unique opportunity and a very successful one for people who need a second chance. And I have to mention the inspirational leadership of the principal, Yulton Meller, at Northern College, who has brought the college from strength to strength, and it is truly transforming lives. So I very much welcome the devolution of the adult education budget. I think that is a good step forward. And now Northern College is jointly funded by the West Yorkshire Combined Authorities and the South Yorkshire Combined Authority. And that is an understandable move. That's where the majority of students are drawn. But as a result of this devolution, the residential uplift, the elements of the funding that enables the adults who need the residential support to be able to have it, is now under threat. And that is a problem because there is good evidence that shows that this period of intensive learning with the counselling support, the study skills support for these adults can be life-changing. And it's also the case that Northern College is a national provider and not just a local institution. So there should be some sort of understanding that this residential uplift needs to continue. Now, Minister Burghardt is due to meet with me and the principal shortly to talk about this. But can I ask ministers urgently to take a decision on this uplift so that Northern College and the other 3 can continue to be an important part of our national education strategy? I know it's small, but it is a key provision for many adults who otherwise just would not have the access and the opportunity and the success in learning, both academically and in terms of skills.